G'day, this is Gingzilla. I'm on Fringe on 44. We're here at Gluttony. It's a beautiful day here, and I'm here about to interview the gorgeous Yianni Agisilaou.
Oh,
so I got
close.
I tried. I even asked you how to pronounce it.
You've asked me 3 times. So for those people at home, Ginge made all efforts.
I did, I tried.
Yeah.
My mouth just went blah, 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 blah.
What is the name?
You're here, you have 2 shows on the Fringe. Tell us
yeah.
the Fringe. Give us the titles and what they are.
Okay, so I'm doing a stand-up show, and it's called Teaching a Robot to Love, and that's basically, it's about artificial intelligence and robots, which is a super interesting and very relevant topic.
Have you seen the documentary on robots that love?
Oh, you mean like the sex robots?
Yes.
Yeah, I haven't seen the doco on it, but I talk about it in my show.
Yeah. So what inspired you to write the show?
Well, just a general interest, like some people.
Do you have a sex bot at home?
I don't have a sex bot at home.
Would you want one?
Well, this is the interesting thing because, a sex robot is a sex toy.
Yeah.
And that's a super open thing for women. Like, women talk very openly about having their,
dildos.
vibrators. That's a very open thing. But for men, there very few men will be like, oh, I've got a fleshlight. It's a very sort of hush sort of thing. But apparently,
it's accepted for women to have dildos, but men to have fleshlights. It's like, oh, that's fascinating. Yeah.
And so it's just a funny thing. It'll be interesting, the sort of ethics around the whole thing. But they're saying they're shipping heaps of these things. I don't personally have one, but they've got
medical grade silicone, hopefully.
Easy clean. The whole thing, easy wipe clean.
Yeah.
And it stores conveniently under the bed.
Where do you think the line is when it comes to body parts? As in, when does it stop being I don't know? Do you address this in your show? A flesh jacking, for example, could just be. This is really going into a wrong way. I'm fascinated by this topic.
It's the future. People.
When does it stop being a piece of plastic and shapes of bodies? Is it if it's a body part or a whole body? When is it robotics? When is it when you're making love to an inanimate object, and when is it?
I don't know. I'm sure there's much smarter people than me answering this, but I think it's when you make a human. I think it's when you make a human.
Actual life-size doll.
Yeah.
Does it need to be life-size?
Well, this gets into all manner of scrapey things, because
what if they're out of proportion, really long arms?
Well, yeah.
So they can hug you afterwards.
Yeah, people go, I just want to be hugged, so I get the Mr. Tickle sex doll.
Well, you had the pillow. They're the pillow with arms.
Oh yeah, that's right. The pillow with the arms.
Yeah.
Mate, I love hugging a pillow.
Yeah, exactly.
Because the pillow's exactly the right size.
Do you put this in your show? Teaching a Robot to Love?
Well, no, I've got a section on sex robots, but I haven't thought about any of this stuff. So maybe the show will evolve after this interview.
And what other robots can love? Do you talk about that? Could a toaster with a face? Could that be lovable?
Well, I don't talk about that. But what's interesting, I do talk about the fact that there's this thing called the Internet of Things, right?
Oh, what's
And this is the idea, how you can get you can hook a lot of your appliances at home up to the internet now.
Oh yeah.
So you can turn the aircon on so that the house is cool by the time you get home. And so slowly, we're starting to hook all our appliances up to the internet. But I was like, one day, it's going to be a lot more sophisticated than that. One day, all your appliances are going to have personalities.
Right.
And you might have these people, and I'm like, oh great. So now people with no social skills are going to be able to piss off their house.
I love it. It's going to be like Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
All the other appliances hello.
And you'll be have people knocking on their friends' doors going, can you cook me some food? And they'll be like, well, you got food at your house? You go, yeah, but I pissed the fridge off and now it won't open.
Oh no.
I think the toaster's got it in for me.
Oh, you wouldn't want to put it, make the fridge angry. Jeez.
No, you really got to keep the fridge sweet.
Yeah. And now tell us about your other show.
Comedians Against Humanity. We did this here in Adelaide last year. It's an improvised comedy show. We get 3 guest comedians each night, and I host it.
Yeah.
But all the suggestions, we get the suggestions for what the comedians are riffing on from Cards Against Humanity cards.
I love that game so hard.
Yeah. So everyone in the audience gets 3 cards.
Yeah.
And we use the normal cards, plus we've sort of printed up some custom Adelaide cards.
Give us an example.
See, I don't even know what a lot of these mean because I asked friends who live in Adelaide. There's one that says losing the Grand Prix to Melbourne, although I am assured that it was stolen. So yeah, there's sort of local based cards like that because that's kind of fun for things to pop up that the audience knows. We've got a game called Movie Poster where I'll pull a card out and whatever's on the card it becomes the title of a movie and then the comedians have to improvise the tagline that goes on the poster. So there's a card that says a man on the brink of orgasm, and one time someone walked in and was like, a man on the brink of orgasm coming soon. Stuff like that.
So, my love, give us your details for your show.
Teaching a Robot to Love is at 7:10 at Gluttony. and runs through to the 4th of March. And Comedians Against Humanity is at 8:40, also at Gluttony, and that runs through to the 4th of March.